projected in this forecast in Cleveland, so we're starting 1 hour earlier than was on the original schedule. Mauricio Dubon, who likes to swing the bat, goes after the first pitch and sends one into left. Wind might be blowing a little bit as Quan leading all of baseball and runs batted in. That's a strike at the top of the zone. Jolks, usually very aggressive, takes a called third strike.
Ups to those left-handed hitters.
Alex Bregman goes after the first pitch and pops one up. Josh Naylor looking into the sunshine, and he puts it away for the final out of the inning. Rosario and then Naylor has been as hot as anybody in baseball. Then the next three, Josh Bell, Andres Jimenez, and Gabriel Arias. As Will Brennan, Miles Straw, and Cam Gallagher getting the start behind the plate. Quan, who usually puts the ball in play, sends this one to center field on a 0-1 pitch, and Brandon Belak, 2 pitches in, has his first out. Couldn't go deep in the game. And now he gets a strikeout, getting Rosario chasing that slider off the plate. Brandon Belak picking up his first strikeout of the game. On Friday night with a game-tying double with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the 9th. Cesar Salazar is going to have to make the play to first. There was almost a strikeout, and Belak was going to make the throw initially, but then Salazar took charge. For the most part, he'll be the only lefty in the lineup going forward for the Astros as he hooks this one to the right side. Andres Jimenez will make the play, and there's one away. Bats for Abreu against Bieber. He's hitting .289 against him with 3 home runs, but Bieber strikes him out for the 10th time in their head-to-head matchups. 6 1/3 innings per start. This one's sent to right field, pretty well hit. Back goes Brennan. He is in front of the warning track, now onto the warning track, and makes the play. Came around to score after he left, but just 3 runs with all that traffic. Bell loses his bat. Kessinger won't be able to get there. A shattered bat with half of the bat at home plate and the other barrel, rest of the barrel.
For that 14-inning game last night, I had to go out there and just grind. TK?
This ball hit well to right, Vanessa, and that's going to be gone. A 2-run home run for Andres Jimenez as he lines one over the wall and right for his 4th home run of the year to give the Guardians a 2-0 lead.
That was a hanging changeup, and that'll be the first home run Belak has given up on the changeup this season. Only the 2nd home run that he's given up to a left-handed hitter. This one just sneaking out, hitting on top of that wall in right center field. Bounce.
Coming in from right field to give the Guardians a 2-0 lead. Now first pitch swinging and a base hit for Gabriel Arias. And the Guardians all of a sudden have 3 consecutive hits here to start the 2nd. Will Brennan, the batter, he breaks his bat, softly hit towards 2nd. Tagging the runner is Dubon. He had no chance to get Brennan. Much anticipated day off tomorrow. Brennan going on the first pitch. Salazar throws from his knees. Backed up nicely by Kessinger as the ball does not get to center field. Gray coming across. Miles Straw starting every game in this series against his former team. Pops a 3-1 pitch into shallow right. Kyle Tucker, Mauricio Dubon. Tucker in foul territory. The ball keeps drifting on him. Might be a little bit of wind up there. We mentioned it's coming in from right. That ball really down in the count to Miles Straw. Now he's down in the count to Cam Gallagher. Slowly hit to 3rd. Alex Bregman makes the play, and Belak finishes off the 2nd inning with a ground out. Tried to hold up, went too far. That's a strikeout for Shane Bieber. He has 3 strikeouts, 1 every inning. And that is upstairs, ball 4. Kessinger on base for the first time in his major league career. Draws a walk here with Christie. Pretty big lead. There he goes. The pitch is grounded to the right side. Played there by the 2nd baseman Jimenez. He'll underhand it to Naylor for the 2nd out. Kessinger moves the 2nd. Trying to drive in the Astros' first run, but he pops it up instead behind the plate. Cam Gallagher will have room, I believe. Yes, he does, and he puts it away for the final out of the inning. But they were good friends. Swing and a miss. Stephen Kwan goes down on strike. Friday night 14-inning contest. This one grounded towards short. Gray Kessinger gets his first chance of the day at short, makes the play with Rosario going down the line, and there's 2 away.
Is tell the baseball where not to hit you.
Punches this one to left. This is how well Naylor's going. That was a pretty good pitch, probably where Belak wanted it. And Naylor now has an 11-game hitting streak, hitting over 500 for 11 games. There goes Naylor. The pitch is down. Salazar's throw, short hops, and out at second base.
Looked like his hand came off the bag.
Kessinger kept the tag on, Blummer. I think you're right.
Keep the tag on. You never know.
Ground ball to third off the bat of Jolks.
Oof.
Now we can talk about some poor defense that benefits the Astros with that error.
We must keep healthy throughout the season, and having back-to-back off days, it's great.
Jolks went in head first and got called out by Laz Diaz. Jolks with a little mild argument.
Yeah, I don't think.
Pay attention to the details, and now without Jordan, you guys have to play a little more team offense, right?
No doubt about it. You know, anytime we. So that's the pulse. That's the character of this team. That ball is smoked. That's the character of this team. They know what, you know, they know the purpose, right? We got an objective and comfortable. I see more rhythm. You know, he stays in the zone, hitting some balls hard. Some luck is down his way, but I'm optimistic, man. This guy's going to hit. He's been hitting all his life. So
playing over first base. It's the fourth game for Cesar to start. This ball hit well to center field. All the way back goes Myers and watches this one go off the screen, fronting the bullpen. Well struck home run by Josh Bell, his 5th home run of the year, and that gives the Guardians a 3-0 lead.
That home run off the changeup as well, same as Jimenez, who's coming up behind Josh Bell. This one hit a little bit better. It was 108.4 off the bat. Estimated 426 feet as that changeup on that outside corner. Bell just got those arms extended and barreled.
That's the second multi-home run game allowed by Bielak this year. Took them extra innings the first game, and they scored 4 more yesterday. This ball into center field. Myers moving back on it. He should have a play and does. Jake puts it away. To batter. And issues his first walk of the day here with 1 out in the 4th. Left to win that game 10-9. And a pickoff. Arias is caught between first and second. Yiner will flip it to Gray Kessinger. And now Kessinger will make the tag on Arias for the out. Once he made that throw, he kind of peeled off. Nobody was covering second base for a while. Hey, Yiner with a nice backhand play there. And he covers the bag for the final out. It'll be Yiner, Diaz, Jake Myers, and Gray Kessinger. Sends this ball pretty well in the left center field. That ball all the way back, and that is off the wall. Yiner Diaz with a leadoff double in the 5th inning. Hit that ball well to left center. Back games once this year. That didn't have to be a strike, but Bieber gets the call. 5th strikeout for Bieber in the first out of the inning. Little chopper off the plate. Could be tough for Arias. Tries the bare hand. There is the first major league hit for Gray Kessinger. The grandson of Don Kessinger, who had 1,931 career hits, picks up his first major league hit. Has to protect now with 2 strikes. And he goes down swinging. Bieber, who came in, not. There goes the runner, and the infielder covering Jimenez went right to the bag. That was a tough break for the Astros. Without the runner on the move, that might have been a base hit. 2 of them being home runs, accounting for all 3 runs. This one up the middle, backhanded nicely. Dubon's throw a little bit high. Almost a great play by Dubon, but his throw just a little high. Took Yiner Diaz.
2 months of the season, or was that this year?
Sounds like something last year that happened.
It was unbelievable.
Bielak with 4 strikeouts today. We didn't know we would see strikeouts for both sides with Bieber and Bielak. Steven Kwan sends one to right field, pretty well hit. Tucker will have to play it off the wall on 1 hop. Straws can fly. He'll be held up by Mike Sarball. Dubon's got a great arm. That would have been an interesting play had they set Straw. It's been tough through 5 innings. He'd like to keep it right there. This ball towards the left of Diaz. Didn't have a chance to get Straw. Good decision made by Yiner as that ball took him. Keep that number intact or improve it here with an outline drive. Caught by the shortstop Kessinger. Diving, sliding catch by Gray Kessinger to rob Josh Naylor of another potential RBI. Bieber struck out Salazar and got Dubon to bounce into a fielder's choice, which was a tough break with a runner in motion. Schultz goes down on strike. 7 strikeouts for Bieber. The situation down. Goes down on strikes here. 8 strikeouts for Bieber. That's hit hard, but one hopper, gloved by Naylor, and that will do it for the Astros in the 6th inning. Shane Bieber. Freeman's now in the lineup and on deck. That ball rocketed over the head of Diaz all the way to the wall. Bell having himself a day. He is 3 for 3, single home run, and now a leadoff double in the 6th. 1 for 2 in the game coming off the bench on Friday. This ball struck well to left field all the way back and off the top of the wall. Bell's going to come around to score. Freeman into second with a double, and the Guardians now lead this game 5-0. Tyler Freeman coming off the bench just like he did Friday with a good swing. And that's kind of how things have gone for Brandon Bielak today. That pitch looked like it was at the knees for a strike, but it's called ball 4. May the 2nd against the Giants, also pitched against the Mariners and the Cubs. And he strikes out a pretty hot hitter here on 3 pitches. Will Brennan goes down for the first down. Gage on the ground towards short. Kessinger to Dupont. They turn the double play on Straw. Great job by Matt Gage out of the bullpen. A strikeout and a double play. Only faces 2 batters. Season high. And now he ties his season high with a 9th strikeout. Bieber working well today for the Guardians. For a ball, 1-0. Ground ball towards third. Backhanded by Arias. Long throw bounces over there. And it's not handled by Josh Naylor. In the air to center field. Straw back on it. Still going back. And he will reach up and put it away. Straw getting to the edge of the warning track. On the ground towards short. Rosario will feed to Freeman covering at second. That will do it for the Astros in the 7th inning. Day off tomorrow. Actually, they have. Now they still have TBA listed. Ground ball to second. Dubon will make the play. Good job by Gage coming back down to the count 3-0. Came last Sunday on June the 4th. And that one's up high for a ball. That'll be a walk here with 1 out. Line drive base hit. That's hit number 10 for the Guardians. Rosario has his first hit of the game. That's a 6-game hitting streak for the Cleveland shortstop. Nice play by Gray Kessinger his last time up. Hits this one to Gray. Kessinger's right. He will flip it to Dubon. He'll try and turn 2 and does. Nicely done by the Astros middle of the infield. 3-pitch strikeout getting Cesar Salazar, who's now 0 for 3. Time Andres Jimenez to the middle of the diamond. That's where Dubon hit the ball. This time he grounds one to second. Flips the bat away on his way down the line. It kind of caught on his hand. And
I don't think he could get it off his batting glove.
there is a ball into center field. Julks has himself a base hit. Corey with a 2-out single into center, his 3rd hit of the series.
Favorite is Tom Petty. They had a great Tom Petty display.
We'll talk more about that next inning as Bregman strikes out. 3-1 pitch is grounded to the right side. Yainer Diaz will take it himself. Bell retired for the first time today. 1 out in the 8th. There's another line drive. Freeman coming off the bench again today with a couple of good swings. 2 for 2 today. There he gets the swinging strike as he picks up a strikeout of Arias for the 2nd out of the inning. Astros will have to rally to avoid a 2-5 road trip as Brennan goes down on strikes to end the inning. Record home and road. There are 19-14 coming in on the road, 18-14 at home this year as there's a strikeout. After today of consecutive games on the schedule without an off day is 13. That'll happen a couple of times, but they will have, barring rainouts and rescheduled games, in a year with an 0-2 count with 2 outs. And that'll do it. Clase, very efficient, throwing all but 1 strike in a 1-2-3 9th inning, striking out Tucker and Diaz along the way. So the Guardians pick up their 6th shutout of the year as they shut out the Astros 5-0 today. Astros will end up the road trip 2-5 and end up this stretch of 17 games with a 9-8 record. Astros postgame show will have Host Julia Morales and Brian Bogusevic. They'll recap today's game. Vanessa Richardson will gather interviews in the clubhouse after this one. Guardians win 5-0. They win the series. Back with the postgame show next.